So look at this. You're in London, you're on a business trip, you're staying in Greenwich, and you want to buy some food. So you go into the local Aldi's, like this one, and you think, I'm going to go in here and buy some food so that I can feed myself. And then you approach the barrier, and look, you can't even get in the shop without having a QR code to scan here, or to scan here, and then you can go and buy things. Now this looks to me like the beginning stages of the digital prison that we keep talking about. What do you think?
Okay, first and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, at Great Millstone, who do rule well and teach well, and shalom to the hopeful elect, and you acting pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity, making your calling and election sure. No leniency when teaching the mark of the beast, because you cannot go into the time never coming into wavering and thinking it might be the mark, it might not be. I could just take it, because this is the hour of temptation. And if you know that you're being tempted, what's going to happen? You're going to fortify your mind to not do it. Okay, and you're at the camps, what you're doing is you're pushing that that leniency. Yeah, it could be, but I'm not going to take it. You don't know how serious Esau Edom. And, with the scriptures, talk about this mark and how, serious you got to be about teaching what it is, so you don't, so you don't go into this time unprepared, right? Let me get this. So what's the mark? This is Matthew 5:37. But let your communication be yeah, nay, meaning no. For whatsoever is more than these cometh evil. You see? There should be no leniency, no wavering in teaching the mark of the beast. And it is going to be that RFID chip. Of course, you see this is just a QR code. Cool. But this is the beginning stages of them entering in this new currency that's going to be tied in with a RFID microchip. And you're not going to be allowed to go into these stores to be able to buy and sell unless you have it, just as it says in Revelations 13:16. And the judgment of you taking that mark, Revelations 13:16, that charagma, is one-way ticket to the ICBM missiles and not into a chariot. This is another article. Justin Elon Musk Neuralink brain implants approved for human trials. There you go. On the forehead or on the hands, you pick. You choose. Okay. And yeah, you already see that prophecy coming to pass. Can't wait to unlock my telekinesis powers. Hey, he's gonna deceive him by the ways of those miracles. Right? You should be able to walk. You should be able to walk again. Your mind, your level of mind capacity is gonna be able to go, be able to be used 100%. All right, take it, man. Take that C-hip and see what happens. You're gonna be greatly deceived. You're gonna get brain cancer, and those that take it into the hand, you're gonna get, cancer in your hands, right? Boils. And there's no leniency in teaching what the mark of the beast is. It is that RFID chip, and it's coming soon. This is why you have, January 1st, which all these, nations, right, these elites, they're all in league together with this new plan. They're just in a big fight about who's going to be the ruler and leader of this new system. Okay. You're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you have what? This RFID microchip. And it is going to be a dystopian society, right? That's why the scriptures say, he shall have them in derision, because you're going to think that this was the move, but it ain't. Okay? And we're here to let you know, as, members of, hopeful members of the elect, We're not here to shun any counsel of the Most High. We're letting you know what it is and what it isn't. And if you take that RFID microchip, it's a spiritual thing more than anything. So if you take that microchip, let's get this. There is no repentance. You take it out, you get your arm chopped off, doesn't matter. You have written your name on earth, man. You showed the Most High who you worship. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, and verse 10. And this is why it's so important on why you need to teach our people, right? Because when you read Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter, it talks about those that are going to have blood on their hands for not warning. Man, you see, this is why it says, have we not, we have called on our name and have, cast out many devils in your name. And then the Lord's going to say, I have not known thee. And why is he going to say that? Because you was out there, bullshitting about the MOTB. Man, I told him not to take it, but I also told him that it wasn't it. But now I know it doesn't matter, man. You already taught these people. And now their blood is upon your hands because you had them wavering, thinking that it's cool to take that arm, the microchip, the mark. And they took it, and now that blood's upon your hand. Okay? So this Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast, and this is you telling the Most High they worship Esau, Edom in the system. Because they also had this in time of Egypt, right? That awe. And if you wanted, them to be, your master, what you would do is you would, pierce your ear. Okay? It's the same thing, just now with the mark, with the RFID, microchip. I already said it. Oh, well, they don't take it down. If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark, the charagma, in his forehead or in his hand, what's going to happen to you? The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Who's that Lamb? Yahushai. Okay? And the smoke of the torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his name. Okay? So, and that's because, that's not going into hell. That's just going into you, burning in, this ICBM, thermal flame for a period of time. Okay? But nonetheless, that's what's going to happen if you take this mark. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And yes, it is that RFID microchip. When they set it up and when you see it, and, you can't go into the stores without grabbing it. You can't go to work. You can't make money. You can't sell unless you take it. That's the mark of the beast. And if you take it, you're going to be destined for nuclear missiles, and you're not going to be part of the elect. You won't be crowned. And you will perish on this side in a horrible way. And that's even if you get to, that point. Because you're going to have a lot of men that passed, that passed during the time of Jacob's trouble. But nonetheless, that's why I wanted to bring it out, man. I'm going to title it that. There's no leniency in teaching the mark of the beast and what it is. So when you see this, device, where they implement it, they mandate it, and they enforce it, you either got to go to jail if you don't take it, or you got to do. That's when you're going to know what it is. And that's how you're going to know what type of time we're in. That's how you're going to know who the true man of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua are.